Good morning. It's Saturday morning and I've got my cuppa decaf coffee that Jerry made and a piece of pumpkin pie that I made. I told myself in the middle of the night last night when I couldn't sleep, I thought, when I get up in the morning I'm going to throw the rest of that pumpkin pie away. So I had it out of the refrigerator to throw it away, and somehow a piece of it got on my plate. I just happened to like a little bit of pumpkin pie with my whipped cream. We were at a restaurant a couple weeks ago. Pardon me while I take a bite. Mmm. 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 I don't think I like pumpkin pie that much, but I love whipped cream. Mmm. 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 Thanksgiving in every bite. So, guess what I did yesterday? I came up here, and what is today? Did I tell you today? I told you it's Saturday. I think it's November 28, 2020. And can I say it to you, dear, darling, sweet people, to all of those of you who agreed with me on my comments yesterday, and to all of those of you who did not agree with me. Most of the ones that didn't agree with me did a thumbs down and took off. But a lot of you, strong, loving Christian people who actually think the opposite that I do, you left very nice comments. I wish the whole world could be that way. Why can't we agree to disagree? Let's do the pros and do the cons of each side. And if you choose this side and I choose this side, then hey, let's still love each other. Oh my gosh, how many other things do we not agree on? I may like blue, you may hate blue. You know, it's just so many things. I may love pumpkin pie, you may hate it and only like pecan. It's okay, it's okay. But there's no reason for violence and hatred. And oh my gosh, I have never heard the F word so much in my whole life. That other side, the violent ones that are burning down things and hurting people, that seems to be the only word they know. It is so sad and so telling. You know, there's people on the other side in politics that just make my blood boil. But I still will pray for them. Pray that somehow they come to know the truth, and that before they die, they come to know Jesus as their Savior, and that we can all kneel at His feet at the same time and all be in agreement once and for all that Jesus Christ is Lord. Oh, I did not come here to say any of that. So why am I here? You know, I've lost weight. Now, the day before Thanksgiving, which was 3 days ago, I had lost a total of 10 pounds. This is 2 days after Thanksgiving, and I think I may have gained 5 pounds back. I don't know. I don't feel very thin at all. But anyway, going through my closet, it seems like everything I put on is so huge. I mean, look at this thing. It's just huge. And every time I put this on, it's one of the tops that I'll take off. I'll think, oh, I just don't look good in blue. Oh, I don't look good in those colors. Oh, I don't look good in that neckline. But then I'll put another one on just like it, and I'll like it fine, so it can't be that. So I thought, I'm going to do something with that top today, or I'm going to throw it away. So, here it is, before. I'm going to take it over there to the shop and do something to it, and then I'll show it to you later. So yesterday I spent hours and hours fixing my cape. My friend Mary Lackey gave me that recipe, and it is awesome. We were in Medill a couple weeks ago at this place called the Country Kitchen, and they always have these desserts in this little refrigerator area up there. And I noticed they had pumpkin pie, and I love pumpkin pie. So I said, oh, I want to have a piece of pumpkin pie. But I said, now listen, I just like a little pumpkin pie with my whipped cream. I really like a lot of whipped cream. So she brings my pie to me. I mean, what I have on here right now, I kind of just did a little bit because I didn't want it falling off the plate and hitting my shoes. I usually make it even higher than that. Philly will tell you. So anyway, she brings me this pumpkin pie, and oh my gosh, I had a magnifying glass to see the whipped cream. It looked like she'd taken a paintbrush and just like painted a little bit across the top of it. I was so insulted. And the pie tasted horrible. I took 2 bites and didn't even eat the rest of it. It was just awful. So I'm really enjoying my pumpkin pie. Okay, I'm going to take this blouse off, take it over to the shop like I said, but before I do that, I'm going to show you what I did to my cape, and you tell me what you think of it, okay? I'm not sure if I'm going to leave it that way, but I'll explain it to you in a minute. Okay, I'm running into the bookcase here. But you can see Lucy. I cut the cape down the front. Then I just folded it under 3/8 inch on each side, and I sewed that in, or I put it in with steam-a-seam, and then I put this white separating zipper behind it. Okay, I don't like the way the back of it looks. If I had known I was going to do this to start with, I would have done a facing and flipped it. But I was experimenting, okay? So it's a separating zipper, so it can come apart like that. But then both sides are icky on the back. So, I don't know. I'll have to do a slight revision on muslin number 2. I like this, I will wear it. Now the only thing is, you can see, the only thing is, it's obvious, is the zipper ends here and the garment ends down here. So, I don't think I like that. So, I got online yesterday and I finally found a place. I had to look and look and look and look. Not the usual places, not Waywack and not Amazon. It wasn't the usual places, but some place I found where you can buy a brass zipper on different colored tapes and you can have them cut it to the size that you want. So the size that I need is 29.5 inches. So I ordered 3. I ordered a navy, a white, and a red. And so when it comes, I may take this zipper out and put the other one that's full length in it. That's the only difference that I think I'll change. But I really, really like the white zipper. And I like the way it looks. It's just that the back should be finished and all of that white tape shouldn't show back there. I think that's tacky. So, we'll just, maybe I could paint it navy blue. No, I'd screw it up and get navy blue on the front. So I know I'd mess it up somehow. So anyway, that's my cape, and I like it. I did practice pinning the front to the back in here to see if I would like it better, but I didn't. I didn't like it better with that attached, and so it's still just one great big circle with a zipper up the front. Yeah, zipper duty. So, I figure it's real lightweight. So I figure if I go in the restaurant with it on, I'll just leave it zipped up and nobody will ever know it looks crummy on the back, huh? Oh my goodness, this is the prettiest fabric. I don't know which company this came from. I don't know if it's the one Viv gave me, but it's just a beautiful piece of fabric. I wish I had miles of it. It is really nice to sew with. This is the kind of knit. Number 1, it's the same on both sides. Number 2, it doesn't roll on the edges. It lays nice and flat on your table. It's just wonderful knit, but I am so sorry I can't even tell you what it is. Oh, and I have a string back here. Woo! There we go. Okay, so now I'm going to go over there, like I said, and do something to this. I'll come back after a while and you tell me if you like it any better. If you don't, It's going to the Goodwill. Okay, several hours later, and several inches cut off. I probably took 6 inches out of this. I took 2 inches off each side. I took the chunk out back here and center back. I took the cuffs off of these sleeves. There's more. I took the cuffs off. I'm leaving them off. And I think it just looks like a completely different, way better blouse now. What do you all think? That cut off about 100 pounds off of me. I don't know why my clothes are all so big. I've only lost 10 pounds. My goodness. It's just unbelievable. No wonder I hated this. It was just huge. This was one of those that hot pattern that I made. And you know, I made it according to my measurements. What it said I should make according to my measurements. But anyway, now I kept thinking, oh, that blue doesn't look good on me. Oh, that neckline doesn't look good on me. Oh, I hate that blouse. And I kept putting it back in my closet every time I put it on. But now I like it. I love it. I'm so proud of it. Yeah, I'm walking on paper. Isn't there a song, Walking on Air? Oh, speaking of songs, I was sitting in my bed last night. Jerry was watching something. I mean, if I even tell you what he was watching, you won't believe it. Somebody that lives down here on this lake invented this thing in a box called a thumper. A thumper. And you're supposed to put it in your boat, and then you turn it on, and it makes so much noise that I thought there were rats in the wall, or there was something broken outside in the wind that was whacking on the house. This is the stupidest thing I ever saw. I told Jerry I thought it was the dumbest invention ever. I'm trying to see something I can pick up to show you what it was like. Maybe this. Okay, so it's in a box, and it's flat on the floor, and it has a motor. And you hook it up to your battery, and it makes the motor go. And it's a hammer. It's a mallet. It's a big mallet, which is a hammer with rubber on the end of it. And when they turn it on, it starts going thump, 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 thump. And it's loud. And it's in the bottom of the person's fishing boat. I could hear it. I was down the hall in the bedroom with the door shut, and I thought something was going in the walls. I told you, or something with Santa Claus landing on the roof early. I couldn't figure out what the heck it was. Finally, I traced it back to the living room. I said, are you making some kind of noise with your phone or something? He said, no, it's a thumper. I said, what the heck is a thumper? So he had up on the big screen TV this guy fishing on this lake with this thumper thing. Bang, bang, bang. And it was supposed to draw the fish up from the bottom and up to your boat so you could catch them. It was the dumbest thing. I watched it for a few minutes. The guy says, okay, I'm all ready. I'm all set up. I got my fishing poles all ready and the bait's all down in the water. And there's a pole here and a pole here and a pole here. Let's turn on the thumper. Thump, 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 thump. Sat there, I don't know how long, not one fish came to it. So he turned it off and went to a new location. Well, hello, that's what everybody does. Either the fish are biting or the fish aren't biting. And if they're not biting here, then you move over here. And it doesn't matter if you have a hammer banging in your boat. It is so dumb. We have always said, let's be quiet in the boat. Let's turn the engine off so the fish don't know we're here. And then maybe they'll bite. Oh, I'm telling you what. I told Jerry, I said, well, maybe you should have invented that thing. Good Lord. I mean, how hard is it? I think I could invent that dumb thing. So anyway, how did I get off on that when I'm showing you how I took this blouse in? Oh my. All right, I'm going to let you go for today because I'm not going to do anything else except hem these sleeves. No, I'm not putting those big bulky cuffs back on. Plus the thing, the armholes were cut down to here. So, this is my new smaller version. I tell you what, when I sew something, I sew it so it will never come unsewn. I tell you what, this thing could have gotten caught in a hurricane and a tornado and never have had a stitch come out. I had those cuffs sewn on, then I had them serged on, then I had them top stitched on. I like to never got the crazy things off. All right, bye for now. Be back soon.